Hey everyone, it's Donnie Zappi here, and it's M&M time, Mortgage Mondays, and just want to give you an update. And just stay tuned, and we'll roll and let you know what's going on with interest rates. Oh, everybody, welcome to M&M, and it's Monday morning, and Monday morning with mortgage rates. And mortgage rates is probably the one of the biggest questions I get asked when I have homeowners looking to buy a house. What are the mortgage rates? What do you think they're going to do? Because there's two things that actually play into your mortgage payment that could affect it drastically. Number one is the taxes. What are your tax bill per month? You got a $12,000 tax bill. You got 12 months, it's $1,000 a month. Very simple to figure that out. You got a $6,000 tax bill, and then you're at $600 a month. So, bottom line, the other part of that is the mortgage rates and what are mortgage rates projected to do. And actually, everybody's getting very, very nervous. Over the last few years, we've had some cool mortgage rates. I mean, unbelievably low, very, very cheap money to borrow. In fact, some people are fortunate enough to pay cash for their homes, and they chose to borrow the money because they're borrowing at such a low rate. The lowest rate I ever had on a home was a 1.8%. Again, credit score had a lot to do with that. His financial stability, stuff like that, gave him that rate. So normally, I'm was during that time, which was like 2020 during the pandemic, basically was about a 2.5 to 3.0. It fluctuated depending again credit score, debt to income ratio, and stuff like that. So the next thing that we're looking at today is that we're so spoiled with those rates back in 2020, the end of 2019, and now we're into 2022, and the rates have basically stayed pretty damn low. I mean, my rate right now in my house is a 4%. I'm not going to argue with that. That is actually pretty good money. So when you take a look at interest rates and where they're going, and everybody's getting really the interest, but a 3.5 to 3.8% interest rate is an unbelievable interest rate. When I first bought my home, okay, and that was quite a few years ago, it was 35 Madison Avenue, and my interest rate, right back in the Jimmy Carter days, was 18.9% interest. Can you imagine that? Today trying to buy with the again my house, in fact, it was 35 Madison Avenue. I bought the house for $35,000, and I was just doing a comparison for some people that are thinking about moving in that area, and that was actually that house is actually sold for $160,000. So pretty crazy stuff. But that's where we are today. Interest rates are going to stay the same. Let me just show you a chart, give you an idea where we are with that, what's the projections, and where we're going to go. So right here, you're going to see that these are major mortgage rate projections. December 2021 is when this came out, and this is going into 2022. As you can see, the first quarter. Right now, these are Freddie Mac, Freddie Mae. Those are big lenders. That's the Banking Association of America, and then NAR, National Association of Realtors. So some very credible resources here, giving you what they're projecting to go into 2022, where we are. As you can see, most of them are staying right around that 3.5, 3.6. The highest we got is the banking institution, of course, wants to see 4.0 because they want to make more money. But you can see gradually from the first quarter to the fourth quarter, they are going to go up. If you look at the average of all, we're below 3.5 on the first quarter of 2022. And it looks like the fourth quarter of 2022 is actually going to increase pretty close to 0.5%. So nothing really, really crazy. Mortgage rates still look like they're going to stay below 4% for the most part. Still going to give you some great buying power to purchase that home that you need. So I wouldn't get all crazy and nervous about what mortgage rates are going to do this year. As far as the housing market goes, the housing market basically should stay pretty stable comparable to where it was in 2021. I believe it's going to balance out a little bit more. Inventory is going to actually come back on the market a little bit more. We're going to have more houses to choose from. Also, you got to take a look at as far as new built homes, right? New built homes. We weren't building anything for a while. Actually, that has increased to nationally 17% over year. So we got 17% more building going on. As far as inventory goes, it's creeping a little bit more. You're starting to see different price ranges being at a 1.5 inventory per month, houses on the market. And for the longest time, that was below 1. So with that, my name is Donnie Zappi. My information's down below. Give me a call if you have any questions. I'm here for you. And I look forward to get to next week, Monday, and covering Mortgage Rate Monday with more news. So have a great one, and be safe.